A major breakthrough in the National Investigation Agency's probe has confirmed that the three terrorists behind the April 22nd Pahalgam massacre were Pakistani nationals affiliated with the Lashkar-e-Taiba, a globally proscribed terror group nurtured and protected by Islamabad. The investigation, which began in early May, has not only exposed the identities of the killers but also reaffirmed what India has long maintained. Pakistan continues to export terrorism into Jammu and Kashmir with impunity. We have a report.
The NIA investigation launched in May has brought to light new and damning evidence. Two Kashmiri locals, Parvez Ahmed Jothar and Bashir Ahmed Jothar, were arrested for knowingly sheltering the three foreign terrorists ahead of the April 22nd attack in Pahalgam's Besaran Valley, often called Mini Switzerland. The two men revealed during interrogation that the attackers were Pakistani nationals, trained and armed by Lashkar-e-Taiba. They provided food, shelter and logistics, all for an act that left 26 innocent people dead. The terrorists asked victims about their religion before shooting them at point-blank range.
The money comes from Pakistan, whether it comes through Hawala channels, whether it comes through other channels, whatever channels, and that too has been exposed by NIA. And this money was going into to the overground and underground workers to provide support, whether it was logistics support, whether it was moral support, whether it was accommodation, whatever it is. And this is how now when the NIA has done this investigation, it has again come to fore that these underground, overground workers are the ones who are providing these terrorists the support over there. Now, this is what is being tackled now by the Indian government, and everyone is aware, whether it is in the intelligence circles or in otherwise also, that this nexus has to be broken. Underground, overground workers nexus has to be broken to ensure that terrorism is wiped out from Kashmir Valley.
The men arrested, Parvez Ahmed Jothar and Bashir Ahmed Jothar, reportedly gave food and logistical support to the armed terrorists at a seasonal hut in Hill Park, Pahalgam, just 2 days before the attack. When confronted with photographs retrieved from the phone of a previously killed terrorist, the duo identified the same three men who had visited them before the strike. Witnesses and circumstantial evidence have also confirmed their presence at the crime scene. The NIA's massive manhunt involved questioning over 200 people, including pony operators and shopkeepers. It was through this meticulous groundwork that they tracked the attackers' movement and their temporary hideout. The terrorists paid off the locals after taking food and threatened them into silence. The Pahalgam massacre is the latest in a long chain of attacks backed by Pakistan's military intelligence establishment. From the 1993 Bombay blast to the 26/11 Mumbai attacks, from Pulwama to Pahalgam, the pattern is unmistakable, the sponsor unchanged: Pakistan. Each time Pakistan denies, each time India buries its dead, and the cycle continues.
India has always been exposing Pakistan's hand, whether it is the Bombay blast or it was the 26/11 Mumbai hotel, Taj hotel attacks, or it was even otherwise any other, even the Pathankot attacks that were there. NIA has and India has always been exposing Pakistan's involvement in this, including involvement with other terror activities that were being carried out in Kashmir. The problem is that Pakistan has always denied it, and Pakistan always says that these are non-state actors, whereas we have now very well seen that after Operation Sindhur, when the funeral procession of all these proscribed terrorists was being done, senior army officers and politicians were in that namaz, what they say is the namaz-e-janaza, and that was being led by the brother of Hafiz Saeed, who himself is a proscribed terrorist. So this shows that the terror nexus that is there is state sponsored, and there is no doubt about it now.
Despite being banned by the UN and FATF, Lashkar-e-Taiba continues to thrive in Pakistan with the full knowledge and blessing of the state. Terror masterminds like Hafiz Saeed openly address rallies, raise funds, and train new jihadis in camps operating in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir and Punjab. Far from cracking down, the Pakistani state offers them cover, weapons, and safe passage across the border.
There is no doubt about it that Pakistan is using terrorism as a tool to it is rather a state sponsored terrorism that it is being conducted by them. The state is involved in it because you see ISI, which is the arm of the intelligence arm of the Pakistani army, that is very much involved. All the training camps that are being run by the Pakistan Army and the ISI, whether when it is a question of infiltration or even cultivating the underground, overground workers, this is also the job of the ISI. So this is a big involvement of the state-sponsored terrorism into India.
The Pahalgam carnage drew a sharp military response from India under Operation Sindoor, launched days after the attack. Indian forces targeted specific terror launch pads in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir and inside Pakistan, dealing a significant blow to the infrastructure of jihad. Pakistan retaliated with drone and missile attacks along the LOC, but most were neutralized by India's advanced air defense systems. Despite being taken off the FATF grey list in 2022, Pakistan has done little to dismantle its terror infrastructure. If anything, its terror proxies have grown more emboldened, while its economy continues to spiral and its global credibility remains in tatters. But no economic crisis has stopped Pakistan from diverting funds to its terror machinery. From the pulpit to the payroll, jihad remains a national obsession.